Yogesh bhai,
Prajwal, I think we can go live
yeah, Shruti, over to you. We are live now.
over to you, Dr. Samir.
Namaskar, good afternoon, and a warm welcome to all of you. Especially, we are delighted to have the presence of National President of IAP, Dr. G.V. Basavaraja sir, the President-elect, Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, the Honorary Secretary General, Dr. Yogesh Bhai, Professor Yogesh Bhai Parikh sir, National Treasurer, Dr. Atanu sir, all the National esteemed Vice Presidents, all the office bearers, our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Professor Dr. Mridula Phadke Madam, respected past presidents. I can see right now Dr. Uday Bodhankar sir, but I'm sure others are also joining. All the senior members of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, all the members of the scientific committee of IAP की बात community के साथ, all the members of the media committee, all the experts, all the state and the chapter office bearers, presidents, secretaries, treasurers, all the esteemed members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, all my dear seniors, respected seniors, and my dear friends. It is a great pleasure, privilege, and honor that something that starts with a bang also is going to continue with a much bigger bang. What President Sir Dr. Basavaraja had envisaged as taking the academy to the masses and to the community, not just in India, but the Indian diaspora across the world, is not just a reality now, but a thriving reality. Because what started with anemia ki baat community ke saath, then also went on to become IAP ki baat media ke saath, and now is going to become obesity ki baat community ke saath. So this is an amazing progression that Dr. Basavaraja's leadership and the entire IAP is showing. And today we are here on World Obesity Day to fight this rising demon. And we are blessed to have the stature and the gracious presence of Dr. Mridula Phadke Madam, like a mother figure to all of us. And hence, I will now, with welcoming all of you, hand the microphone over to Dr. G.V. Basavaraja sir, our dear President sir, to take the proceedings further to brief all of us about his vision, what has already been started, and what he plans and hopes for all of us to do. So please welcome respected Professor G.V. Basavaraja sir.
Thank you so much, my dearest Dr. Samir ji, and our respected President-elect Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, and our dynamic Secretary of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Professor Yogesh Parikh, and National Treasurer of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Atanu Badraji. Today's chief guest, Professor Mridula Phadke Madam, is a well-known, most respected person who has been done an enormous work in the field of community as well as education and to the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Madam is a former Vice Chancellor also. Madam is almost like a motherly figure to all of us. And respected our past President, Professor Dr. Uday Bodhankar sir, and all the OB members, and the national coordinator of this program of IAP ke baat community ke saath. Without mentioning their name, this program will be incomplete. The led by Dr. Samir Dalwai ji, our media committee national coordinator, Dr. Geeta Patil madam, Dr. Kishore Baindur, Dr. Amrish Patil, Dr. Shantraj, and all the OB members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics. We successfully launched in a program on February 13th with the gracious presence of Professor Vinod K. Paul, our Niti Aayog chairman, a member of Niti Aayog of Health, along with Padma Shri, Dr. Pukraj Bapna sir. Really, that is the program which is created in a lot of not only the awareness, the meaningful, actionable thing which is taking place at the ground so far. All the members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics who have been involved in mass screening and distribution of an iron and folic acid tablet, deworming, and the health camps, which is at the school level as well as Anganwadi, and also creating a community awareness. Even though it is officially ending today, but the work actionable points by the Indian Academy of Pediatrics will continue till the India and our children becomes anemia free. It is just an official purpose, I can say. With this successful launching of an anemia Mukt Bharat joining the hands with that, today we thought we'll go with another rising demand in the society, that is obesity, which is almost the epidemic. You can say it has become an epidemic by the international organization thing. What is estimated is by 2035, our 50% of the children will become obese. Just imagine that word, which is going to create many metabolic syndromes and other issues like liver dysfunction or even to the cancer. All these things which is going to rise, that will have an unhealthy children, that will have a big impact on our GDP. So with keeping this in mind, our scientific committee led by on obesity, none other than the most respected person in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Professor Elizabeth Madam, along with Dr. Jugesh Chetwal, Sheetal S. Gandhi, Anjana Ulse, Dr. Guru Prasad, and Jaideep Ray came out with an excellent actionable things which has been created by none other than our actionable plan committee led by Dr. Amrish K. Patil, and the media thing is also been prepared by the media committee under Dr. Samir Dalwaiji. So these are the things which is very much needed. The 4 actionable things which is very much required with the acronym of ABCD. A is adopting an healthy habits of the children. That's where our pediatrician, our state chapter and subspecialty chapter can play in a bigger role. Not only state and subspecialty and district chapter, even our subspecialty like community chapter of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, our IAP endocrinology chapter, of course, so all other groups which is going to play the role on that, adopting the healthy habits and creating awareness. The body growth chart, this is another thing which has been very, very important in our day-to-day practice. Even we had an obesity conclave last year where we have focused more onto the growth chart. That is very much need for the early intervention. C is creating awareness in the community. That's the need of the hour. And D is dispelling the dietary myths. All these things is going to be shared with all the district and state branches as well as subspecialty branches. As a pediatrician, not only creating awareness among all the pediatricians, and it is our bound duty to take it to the community through the digital medias like our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. These are the things. Of course, the print media, we can share the things. We are going to give all across the India. We are going to talk it in a single voice which is required. Media IAP के बाद media के साथ, this is another program we have launched recently where Dr. Samir Dalwaji is led that program. That recording is going to be shared with the people who have not been attended. Neeraja Chaudhary is a well-known personality in the media. Ashutosh ji, Aprida Ali, they all given in a talking point. What are the things we need to talk to the media during that? That's also going to be shared things. So what I urge all the members to actively participate in our social media effort to reach to the each and every part of the thing. Join us in this fight. We can together, we can achieve a more. With these few words, without taking much time, wish you all the best. I am sure all our district branches, state branches, our executive board member, and our OB member, and our core committee of IAP के बाद community के साथ is surely it is going to make a big movement in the history of Indian Academy of Pediatrics with the guidance of our President-elect Dr. Vasant Kalatkarji and the Dynamic Secretary Dr. Yogesh Parikh and Athanu Badra and our OB member Professor Satish Sharma ji, Professor Singaru Vail, Dr. Santanu Dev, Dr. Atul Kulkarni, Dr. Ajay Srivatsav, Dr. Ruchira Gupta, our Joint Secretary Liaison, and Paramanand Anandkar, our Joint Secretary Admin, all are taking it in a very, very constructive manner to reach it to the community. Wish you all the best for this program.
Thank you, respected President, sir. I think what President sir has said can be summed up in the simple thing, Jyot se Jyot jalaye, which means only one lamp can light another lamp. But if you go on doing this, the whole world will be illuminated, is what is our ancient philosophy. And I think Dr. Basavaraja has started this drive so that the message of how the children can be protected from various problems is taken to the whole of the country, whether they are educated, uneducated, anywhere. And the medium for that is IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath, where we all request you to join the IAP sites. If you please go to your chat box, Mrs. Shruti has shared all the links. So please join the links and please share the creatives that the IAP is making. To tell you more about how this is going to go ahead, and especially the success that our first plan on anemia has met with, we request Dr. Khaladkar sir, the president-elect and the leader of this program, to tell us more about how we are going ahead. Please welcome Dr. Khaladkar sir, president-elect.
Sanjay, unmute.
Yes. Good afternoon, all. Respected Mrudula Phadke Madam, Motherly Speaker, and really I am a fan of Madam. Whenever we say anything, any question we ask her, we ask Madam, आज ये problem है. Madam immediately say, अरे Vasant, why you are worried? I am there. So that's the thing. That's why when she was Vice Chancellor, UNICEF, whatever problem we are taking to her, she never say no, never. And that's why today in morning, myself and Basavaraja was talking to who should inaugurate the today's project. That's the obesity. And for that obesity, that IAP Ki Baat community ke saath, immediately the only name that was Phadke Madam. And I was really happy when we both called her. Immediately within fraction of minute, she said, "Are Vasant, if it's a project for community and that's for IAP, how can I say no?" That's the thing. That's the spirit of IAP and that's the spirit of Madam. And we want mentor like Madam. Thank you, Madam, once again. Not to tell about Dr. Basavaraja, our president. I always tell everybody that he behaved like a Modi ji, and really is the Modi ji of our IAP. And see, for the success of any project, that day I was going through some Modi ji's speech, and he told that you first reform, then perform, and then transform. And exactly what is the thing we are doing through this community, IAP Ki Baat community ke saath. We always reform, then this action committee and scientific committee reform, action committee perform it, and they take it, and then we transform to it to people. So naturally, and that transformation is the duty of all the 45,000 members. We are having 45,000 members. We are doing lot of things day and night. We are giving the services to the people, but where we are lacking, we are not reaching to community. Whatsoever our thoughts are, whatsoever we are having a knowledge, and that's why with all help of you people, we started this program, community IAP Ki Baat community. Thanks to all august body of OB and EB of this year, they have sanctioned. They uniformly say yes, you go ahead. Thanks, Dr. Basavaraja, for your active, and Samir, Dr. Geeta, all Dr. Binder, Dr. Amresh. These are all instrumental in this. So now, see, we never believe that whenever you come with the next project, we forget the our old project. So Dr. Basavaraja already told you that we have started with the anemia Mukta Bharat. That is a government project also, but we have taken it and we have got a huge impact huge response from this. I will share few remarkable outcome of the endeavor. First is the anime detection and awareness camps. We initiated free anime detection and awareness camps at government schools, reaching out to vulnerable communities and emphasizing the importance of hand washing, deworming, and iron folic acid supplement. These camps have equipped children with essential knowledge and resources to combat anemia effectively, and more are going out. We are not going to stop with this project here only as obesity started. We want to continue anemia Mukta Bharat program throughout year and next year also, so that we will be a successful. We can make our project successful in India. That is anemia Mukta Bharat. Then second is the successful awareness event. Our events under the banner of IAP Ki Baat community ke saath have been made with resource resounding success. From Maharashtra to Karnataka, from Rajasthan to Tamil Nadu, our session have reached over 150 plus adolescent girls and numerous other community members. Participants engage enthusiastically, learning extensively about anemia, its causes, and prevention method. Our member reach to adolescent girls, especially women wing. They reach to these adolescent girls, and they have taught adolescent girls what about all the things of anemia. Third was the collaborative effect. We have done the partnership with the medical institution, government bodies, so many NGOs, and the collaboration between the Maha IAP Women Committee, IAP chapters, and other stakeholders has facilitated the delivery of crucial service and resources to community in need. So you now you come to know what is the effect of the collaborative effort. Now, fourth most important is medical screening and intervention. Our few branches started medical screening. In Kolkata, now on 7th, with the help of minister, they have arranged a mass screening program in Kolkata in second week. Sorry, second week Sunday, mostly I think 14th or 15th. That day, our one of the member from Howrah is MLA, Dr. Rana, who was talking with us, myself, Dr. Basavaraja and Atanu. Atanu was very much instrumental for this program. And he said, we will go for a mass screening of hemoglobin. And that's the success of this IAP Ki Baat community case. So we will get the result, and few results we are coming. People are sharing their experiences, what are the effects and what they are doing, so many things. So this is about the medical screening. And coming to community engagement, our outreach efforts have extended beyond medical intervention to encompass community engagement and education. We have conducted awareness talk, interactive session, and Google Form survey to empower individuals with knowledge about anemia prevention and healthy lifestyle. Just for example, when we float this idea about the anemia IAP Ki Baat community, total 900 our IAP members showed interest that they will come forward and they will spread, disseminate the message of the IAP Ki Baat community ke saath. And definitely there is a role of social media advocacy. In parallel to our on the ground activity, we have levered social media platform to amplify our message and reach a broader audience by actively participating in our social media campaign and sharing our posts. Each member of our esteemed community has contributed to raising awareness and driving action toward anemia eradication. We had that day media training program, so we got a very good response, and now every member is ready to disseminate knowledge through their own group through social media. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each and every one of you for your unwavering dedication and active participation in our campaign against anemia. However, our work is far from over. I urge all IPS to continue their on-ground activities and social media advocacy, ensuring that our momentum remains steadfast as we strive toward our shared vision of an anemia-free India. Together, let us remain committed to making a tangible difference in the life of those affected by anemia, and together let us build a healthier, brighter future for all, that tomorrow's children, today's children, tomorrow's future. So the same thing I am expecting for obesity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President-elect, sir. Thank you very much. I would now like to invite immediate past President, Dr. Upendra Kinjavdekar, sir, but I believe there is some network issue. He has not joined yet, but it would be important to make a mention that he has already been working under it, and IAP has been working, conducting camps across schools all over India. I would now like to go on and invite our dear Honorary Secretary General, Professor Dr. Yogesh Parikh, sir, to please share his views on this important topic. Professor Yogesh Bhai.
Thank you, dear Dr. Samir Bhai, for the invitation. So, this IAP की बात community के साथ we launched on the 30th February from our office on the day of the Anemia Prevention Day. So today it is second program on the big launch with the obesity, the rising demon, and today is the 4th March, the World Obesity Day, and with the theme obesity and the youth. Who will the change? Who will the bring change? So WHO, UNICEF, and all this obesity foundation, and with our 45,000 members association, IAP, we are here to bring the change. So young people will catalyze the change, and we should join the hands with all the NGO, all our 45,000 members, our chapters like endocrine chapters, community pediatrics chapters, adolescent chapters, and all other chapters and group can create awareness among the community, among our members, and we will bring the change. Let us involve all the young people of our chapters to join hands to create this awareness. We have an official platform now. We have created the official IAP official page of the Facebook, www.facebook.iap India official, then the official Twitter page, then the official Instagram page, official YouTube channel, and the official WhatsApp channel also. We are making our signature with all these channels and the account links, and with the hashtags, hashtag IAP, hashtag IAP India, Indian Academy of Pediatrics, hashtag anemia, and anemia Mukta Bharat. So we can share this all our information on the social media with all the videos and everything to create awareness among the community, and it will bring the change. And in future, all the program where we are conducting on these days and week celebrations. So next program mostly on the autism on the month of the April, and after that we have adolescent and everything. We will release the social the scientific content. All of us share on the social media, and then let the community get this benefit from our social media awareness. Regarding the print media, already our president have planned. Dr. Vasant Kalatkar also mentioning in the these Times of India and our newspapers. And this is we have to report on the our official email ID IP की बात community के साथ, and all this information come to us or in our office, and it will create report for the charity commissioner. This is the this will big impact in the future, because we have so much difficulty of the past income tax return and everything. So we are working on this social cause, noble cause for the health of the children, but we are not getting the all reports. All the branches should report to the Indian Academy of Pediatrics National Office. All the chapters give the report to the IAP office, and we will bring the whole report after 1 month, quarterly, and then after 1 year, and it will give the this visibility and credibility of our Indian Academy of Pediatrics. What is the dream of our President Dr. Basavaraja. So thank you very much, dear presidents, both Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, Dr. G. Basavaraja, for taking this initiative for the IAP की बात community के साथ. Thank you very much. Over to you, Sir Mir bhai. Muted.
Sorry. Thank you, Professor Yogesh Bhai. And you will all observe how much attention and repetition he gave to the fact that there are these very important IAP sites, the digital media sites, Facebook site, Instagram page, website, where all of us have not yet subscribed. We need to subscribe and we need to start sharing this. The press media meeting which we had, people like Mr. Ashutosh, Nirja ji, Afrida ji said that you are 44,000 member community. If all of you are subscribed to your own YouTube channel, your own Instagram post, Instagram page, you will have such a strong presence. So that is why Yogesh ji was very correctly requesting all of us to join there, and we are keeping on posting in the chat box all the links. So please keep looking in the chat box and you will see that there. I now have the privilege to invite our treasurer, Dr. Atanu Bhadra, who has done great amount of work with the print media and in the past with charity. Dr. Atanu, are you there? Because he had to some very urgent commitment with the government had come up, so I don't think he has been able to join. Not a problem. I think
Yeah, please go ahead with the next one.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. But President Sir, you have another very important duty to perform, requesting President Sir and President-elect Sir that we have the press release ready for even for this event as well, for Obesity Day, to take the message across to the press. And you remember last year we got covered, last anemia session we got covered from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and Jammu Kashmir in the north. Everywhere the newspapers carried about this. So I request Shruti, are you ready? Shruti ma'am?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Yeah, so when President Sir, President-elect Sir says, we can release the press.
Yeah.
President Sir.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Samirji. This is in a press note. It is going to be circulated to all the executive board member, vice presidents, state presidents, secretaries, treasurer, subspecialty thing. So the whole purpose here is to everyone should speak in the same language, and you can quote your names also. So this is what which is required to be communicated to the print media also, television media also, even in the social media also, wherever it is possible. Please use this. We are going to share this one immediately after this function to all the state president and secretaries and district president secretaries and our IAP official spokesperson also, even to our ordinary members also. Over to Vasant.
See, this is a general our press note. So giving inquiry, giving the information about the what is our project about the obesity. And important thing is that wherever your local reports are there, you are always in a good connect with these people. We are trying at level of a central level, but when you get this post press note, please disseminate it to your local people. Because it may be Times of India, which is circulating at the national level, but people from periphery or rural places may not read Times of India. So that is the purpose of today's press meet. That you yourself has to disseminate all this. What is the going on with anemia and with everything about the obesity. That is my request today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We move on now to our expert committee coordinator for chairman for this topic, Dr. Elizabeth, one of the most popular pediatricians across the country. We request Elizabeth madam to please come on the screen, and we request you to please brief us what the obesity campaign was all about and what messages do you feel should go to the people. Madam, over to you.
Thank you very much. I'm extremely happy to be part of this very power-packed and innovative session, under the captaincy of Dr. Basavaraja and our President-elect Khalatkar sir and all the experts here and all the seniors. So we were very happy that we could formulate this one. And where should we start? When we give it to the community, we should say that let us start with the unborn. Yeah, we have been telling about the mother and child, then the child, girl, child, and all. Now we should say that we should concentrate on the unborn. So the unborn child, what is the primary prevention? That is a healthy baby into a healthy environment. So we should start about speaking about the parental obesity and healthy weight gain during pregnancy. And when it comes to a baby, we should focus more on our IYCF practices, including breastfeeding till 2 years and beyond. And then when it comes to the childhood, the school going and the adolescent, we should teach them how to learn, how to read the labels, food labels. It is all showing there. Trans fat is there. 50% of the energy of this snack is coming from fat. And this snack itself is going to give 1200 kilocalories, which is almost the requirement, most of the requirement of a child, etc. And the junks we have to popularize because IAP has coined it. And then regarding the traffic signal, that type of diet, I think there is some confusion in the community. It is our duty to demystify that. That is, a red dot means non-vegetarian and a green dot means vegetarian. So when we say that take only green, whether the community will misguide it, that is also there. So we have to formulate something new we can think of when we are disseminating or preparing the charts. I think we have to sensitize the community that the children are so much overweight and they are going to, obesity is the mother of all NCDs, that is the non-communicable diseases, and they should have the awareness, the ABCD which was proposed earlier, that should go to the community. That is, what is the healthy weight of this child? And when we say your child is overweight, they can't digest. They tell us that all other children are like this. So all other children are now obese. That is the message we have to go. And let us say that if you can practice 6 out of 7 days healthy diet, you will have a distinction. That is more than 80, you are up to 80% of your goal. And if you can practice 5 days out of 7 days, you will have a good pass with a 70%. Anything below that, we cannot accept. And along with that, about the screen time and the sleep time and all that things and the activity should also come. I am very happy that I could be part of this, and I wish all success for this program and the innovative programs which are going to come in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
for
you
your
so
words
much,
of
Professor Elizabeth, madam. Really, the contents which has came out very well from your committee, our scientific national coordinator, Dr. Geeta madam, and all the committee members are very, very happy, including our Samir Dalwaiji, our media committee, and all the members are very happy, madam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, madam, for your words of wisdom. And before we go on to our next speaker, just a quick word to welcome our past president, respected Dr. Pramod Jog, sir. Namaskar, sir. Over to Dr. Geeta Patil, madam, who is the national coordinator of the scientific committee, who is going to give you a very brief idea about the work done by the scientific committee. And also, she has the wonderful duty of introducing and welcoming the chief guest for today, Professor Dr. Mrudula Phadke, madam. So over to Dr. Geeta Patil.
Thank you, Dr. Samir. Just now we heard Elizabeth made it. That shows the depth of the work is done by the experts. But at the outset, let me thank IAP President Dr. Basavaraj sir, our IAP President-elect Dr. Vasan Khalatkar, Honorary Secretary Yogesh Parikh, our Treasurer Atanu Bhadra, all the VPs, EBs, and all Joint Secretaries for showing a confidence on us and giving opportunity to our team. Our team members are very active. Dr. Gayatri madam was there, Piyali madam, Nirmala, Manmeet Sodhi, Mubashir, Prashant Karya. So all of us, we had many brainstorming sessions when we decided the topics. The first topic, all of you know, contribute and achieve Anemia Mukta Bharat. And already President sir told that it is today we are launching obesity doesn't mean that it is going to end. It will continue. So how we did it? We selected one topic. Then we selected the experts. We requested the experts to create the scientific content, taglines, FAQs, press note, and PPT. And this we passed on to the media committee, and media committee with the help of creative agency has created creatives to share on the social platforms. So that is one part of our work. Apart from that, our agenda has to reach to community on all the platforms. First is a social media platform, which is a very strong platform to leave a digital footprint of IAP. Then action points. Action points were suggested that ABCD by our young dynamic Amrish Patil. And these action points have to be implemented to make it successful on all the levels. Now, the second topic is obesity. When we are selecting that topic, obviously, this is a 4th March is a World Obesity Day. Let us talk about obesity. That is the theme of this year. But what we felt that obesity means they think, oh, it is a problem of developed countries, rich people, or in the urban area. But we know that the problem is percolating to the rural area as well as developing country. And everywhere we are seeing these things, lower socioeconomic strata also are getting affected. So we thought that this is a very important topic to be discussed. Obesity, the rising demon, and our experts led by Dr. Elizabeth Madam, and already the team is mentioned by our President, sir. And we are going to come out with topic, maybe I just want to tell that by 21st March, we'll have about the Down syndrome, then autism, later on, all interesting topic, vaccines, all these things which are helping the community to improve the physical and mental health. So we are going to go ahead like this. And I expect all the blessing and best wishes from our seniors, juniors, colleagues, and cooperation from everyone, so that we'll be definitely will be successful in our project. This is a novel venture of the IAP. IAP ki baat community ke saath, and let us join all of us. And that is the way it is. Thank you very much. Now, let me, I think I'm very greatly honored. Madam is there, Mrudula Madam is there?
Yes.
Yes. So let me start with the pranam to Mrudula Madam. We can't, it's like she's a motherly figure, and it's a great honor for me to introduce about Mrudula Madam. All of you know about her. She was a former Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, former DMR of Government of Maharashtra. She was a Dean and Professor of Pediatric, BJ Medical College, Pune. She was a recipient of 20 gold medal prizes, President of India's medal. She had many publications to her credit, 200 publications in national and international journals. And I think all of you may be remembering, during COVID, she was an advisor for a government, UNICEF, and many more. And let us not forget, very important achievement, she was our IAP Lifetime Award awardee in 2021. That shows the depth of her work. Now, I request her to, Madam, you have to unveil the poster and the video. I think, Shruti, are you ready? Madam? Mrudula Madam?
Yes, Dr. Geeta, thank you for such a wonderful introduction, which I just don't deserve. But at the outset, let me unveil the whatever page and the poster. Hello.
Yes. Video.
And the posters that you are displaying, because I can't see what I'm unveiling. So I suppose that's the beauty of...
Madam, you have to just declare it to be unveiled, and we will do that.
That's the beauty of being virtual. That's right. So I virtually declare the unveiling of this occasion launched on obesity pandemic and its treatment, what we are going to discuss.
Thank you, Madam, I think.
Oh, that's nice. World Obesity Day. Oh, wonderful. So I have unveiled something for the IAP, and I'm very, very happy that I had the great fortune. Dr. Geeta, let me...
yes, sir. Yes, madam.
There is no video also.
There is no video?
Yeah, there is a video also now.
Yeah, just will wait. Shruti?
Yes, doctor. I'm playing the video.
Obesity, a ticking time bomb. Globally, obesity is surging among adults and children alike. But what exactly is obesity, and how widespread is it? From maternal factors to unhealthy eating habits, discover the root causes of childhood obesity. Recognize the warning signs, tiredness, joint pain, and more. Unchecked, obesity leads to serious health complications, from diabetes to heart disease. Take action. Encourage healthy lifestyles, from infancy to childhood. Schools play a vital role too, promoting nutritious meals and physical activity. Obesity isn't just a problem, it's a preventable disease. Act now for a healthier future. Prevention is our best weapon against obesity. Let's fight it together.
Thank you very much, madam. And this is so interesting, and President sir has already promised that all the content will be disseminated to all the members. So you can work according to that, and you can take this project forward. Now I request Mrudula madam to address about her thoughts and guidance to us. Over to Mrudula madam.
Thank you, Dr. Samir, Dr. Geeta. Honorable Presidents, Dr. Basavaraja, Dr. Vasan Khalatkar, Secretary, Dr. Yogesh Parekh, Treasurer, all the past presidents of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Uday Bodhankar, Dr. Pramod Jog, and many others. I think Dr. Upendra is here. At the very outset, my pranams to all of you all. My greatest respect to Dr. Elizabeth, Madam, who has so kindly agreed to be present on the day, on the World Obesity Day. And my congratulations to IAP for releasing such a wonderful poster. It was an academic, delightful treat. And I think it was also a visual treat. I liked it. May all pediatricians disseminate it in their communities. And pediatricians' communities are number one, their patients. And number two, wherever they are going, maybe the schools of their children, or maybe even the Anganwadis that they go to, or maybe even the medical college OPDs. So on this day, the World Obesity Day, what do I say? We are faced with the triple burden of malnutrition. And this triple burden of malnutrition obviously is one of them. One of the first burdens that IAP had undertaken some time back was the Anemia Mukta Bharat, and you wanted to tackle anemia. So anemia belonged to one of the burdens. So what do I mean by triple burden of malnutrition? The first burden obviously is undernutrition. So stunting, wasting, and underweight is the first burden. And we know that 1 in 3 children in our country have undernutrition. Second burden is micronutrient deficiency. We know that 1 in 2 children in our country are anemic. And the third burden is obesity. That means this is also a burden, and this is also a type of malnutrition. And 1 in 7 children are obese. And in our country, it is surprising to see that at both the ends of the spectrum, we are rising. Neither are we controlling underweight, nor are we able to control obesity. Dr. Elizabeth, Madam, talked of junk food. She talked of inadequate food practices, breastfeeding not given properly, not exclusive breastfeeding, and so on, which is so very right. So I must congratulate IAP that we are concentrating on the right things. And do we think that we are doing it very correctly? Our thoughts are correct, but all our actions, which should go in consonance with our thoughts, probably need a change. I'll give you an example. I looked at the outpatient department in a big government hospital in Mumbai just 8 days ago. And on the OPD case sheet, only the weight of the child was written, but there was no mention about the length or the height of the child. So how are you going to find out if the child is obese or otherwise? Because obesity below 2 years is measured through weight and height above plus standard deviations. And beyond that, it is measured by BMI. If you have to calculate BMI, you need to know the height of the child. So our OPDs of master medical colleges do not have weight and height records. The same is true if you go to a district hospital, to a rural hospital. I am happy to say that practicing pediatricians do take height and weight of the child at every visit, and we are proud of it. But do our Anganwadi Sevikas do that? Many times the balances are not available. So my first advice for obesity problem tackling is see that heights and weights of all children are taken and they are mentioned on the case sheets wherever we are. And then next, what is to be done? We have a wonderful WHO growth chart app released by IAP in 2015. And Dr. Pramod Jog, Dr. Kinjavdekar, Dr. Bodhankar, and Dr. Basavaraja, you all have participated into it. And the growth chart app is so good. Try using it. The app needs a little improvement, but we must encourage that everybody uses it. Needless to say that we must follow WHO growth charts. We don't want to dilute our standards neither of underweight nor of overweight. Neither do we want to exaggerate them. So we must use WHO growth charts and try and practice them thoroughly. What next do I suggest? Since we are going to the community, as pediatricians, we are well aware of the Cushing syndromes and all the syndromes, Lawrence-Moonville syndrome and so on and so forth associated with obesity. But we are not fully aware that when we are tackling it, those syndromes and genetic causes and endocrine causes are there. But are we tackling the major issues which may lead to obesity? We know that birth weight, we know that increase and a rapid weight gain in the first year and all is not good. But are we aware of the fact that low birth weight child itself is not a good case scenario? And are we aware of the fact that we have something what is called as a trypti gene hypothesis, which originated in Pune by Dr. Chittaranjan Yadnik? I must mention that in order to deal with this, the underweight problem or a low birth weight child can later on, when it becomes big and when it becomes adult, and if he becomes even a little obese, we are going to make him land into non-communicable diseases. So the message that I wish to give today is that obesity is just not excessive eating and not just looking after the diet of the child and not just junk food, but obesity also involves taking care of the mother. And this mother, not only in pregnancy, but a mother in the adolescent era of hers. That means look after the adolescent girl. And today for IAP, I must say that adolescent girl is nobody's baby. We have a big IAP chapter of adolescents. We have the endocrine chapter. We have the genetic chapter. We have the genetic and the nutrition chapter. So all these have to come together. Does that happen in the community? No, in pediatric wards, everything below 12 years is looked after. Physicians say that we can't tackle adolescents. Gynecologists say that I will tackle the lady only when she becomes pregnant. So who looks after the adolescent girl? Really nobody. And that adolescent girl, if she is anemic, which she is in India, nearly more than 50%, if that adolescent girl is undernourished, such an adolescent girl is going to produce a child who is low birth weight, invariably. And this low birth weight child is the burden, because this child, when in future becomes even slightly obese, such a child is going to have a lot of NCD, lot of malignancies and all other things. So let us take a pledge today that we are going to look after the adolescent girl. Her good health, her BMI should be normal. And sometimes in cities, I also wish to bring it to the notice, and I'm sure Dr. Samir Darwai will appreciate it highly, that girls have a thought that they should have a zero size figure. And this is the one that produces the problem for children. I would urge to the IAP to tackle all these problems. And I give my best wishes to the IAP. Pardon me for my throat, which is bad today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, madam. We understood that malnutrition doesn't mean only undernutrition. We have to think about overnutrition and overweight, obesity, and we can't forget about the non-communicable diseases. And obesity is not only eating more, it is a behavioral problem also. Madam, Adolescent Health Academy and
Dr. Geeta, may I say something?
Yes, madam.
Now that my throat has come back, I wish to show to the IAP one small tape which has been devised by the government, by the Department of Women and Children, Government of Maharashtra, and UNICEF jointly. And this tape is called as a MA tape. This is mother's tape for immediate action. Mother's absolute assessment for the child. And the tape has just 3 buttons. It is very elementary, non-stretchable tape. First button is at 12.4 centimeters. Second button is at 16.4 centimeters. Any child between 5 years in your community, if you use this smart tape, and if you know that the button is fitting on the mid upper arm of the child at below 5 years, and it is less than 12.5, it would mean that the child is having either moderate acute malnutrition or severe acute malnutrition. And if the tape is at 16.5 centimeters, if the tape is not fitting, it would mean that your child is landing into obesity. So this smart tape is going to detect double burden of malnutrition. And who can do it? Not you as a professional or you as a health professional, but a community can do it. So the first action that IAP can do besides all the other actions is that you can use this smart tape, mother's absolute assessment. She treats and she sees her child and then rightly takes the child to the clinic, maybe malnutrition or maybe overnutrition. And therefore just 2 buttons, one at 12.4 and one at 16.4 centimeters, and a non-stretchable cloth tape. And if the tape fits at 12.5, that means the baby is either moderate or severely malnourished. If 16.5, it means, and it does not fit, means the baby is getting into overnutrition. I think some community actions that IAP can undertake would mainly be these. And so with these few words, I wish all the very best to Dr. Basavaraja, Dr. Vasant, and all of you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much.
Madam, I
Thank
think
you.
we should have smart tape. Elizabeth, madam is there. Why don't you give something about smart tape also? We can put it in our this thing. Next project. Over to Dr.
Sorry
Samir.
to cut you short, but we'll have to go ahead now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks, Dr. Geeta ma'am, for your comments. And Murdula madam, you have told us about the MA tape. So I think all IIPians should not worry whether there are other resources or no, because we can say, mere paas maa hai. And as long bachche ki maa is around to take care, we are the right people to guide her. Thank you so much, madam.
मेरे पास सब बेटे हैं, बेटे और पहले बेटियां और बेटे.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Also very happy to acknowledge the presence of our senior most pediatrician, Dr. J.S. Tuteja sir. Sir, namaskar. And welcome to you also. I'm getting a lot of comments about how nice the video and the poster was. Thank you so much. But I must compliment the people in the media committee who have been behind this wonderful presentation along with the scientific committee. And that is Dr. Arundhati Patil ma'am, Dr. Dibyendu Roy Chaudhary sir, Dr. Jagruti Sanghvi ma'am, Dr. Kavaljit Multani sir, Dr. Pawan Kalyan sir, Dr. Satish Agarwal sir, Dr. Surinder Singh Bish sir, and Dr. Shri Seram Kuturu sir. So thank you for your work in the media committee, and thank you for enabling all of this. Thanks once more to Madam for her great comments. And now we will move on now to get the comments from the most important people, I would say, on this program today. And those are the people who lead the zones and the senior vice presidents of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Their support, their commitment, and they are buying in as stakeholders into this program is of the most vital importance. And I would now like to invite Dr. Satish Sharma sir for his comments. Vice President Dr. Satish Sharma sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Our beloved, vibrant, and visionary President Dr. Basavaraja, Dr. Vasant Khaletkar, our past President Dr. Upinder, and Yogesh Parakji, our National Secretary, and our Atanu Badraji, our National Treasurer, all our Vice President, Dr. Shangaru Galu, Dr. Ajit Srivastava, and all other, Dr. Ruchira, Dr. Permanent, Dr. Geeta Madam, who is behind this job, and Dr. Tuteja sir, and all my senior, and Dr. Sitaramanji, and asked Mridula Madam and Elizabeth Madam. Rightly said that the epidemic of obesity is increasing day by day. This is not a global problem, but a problem everywhere, even in India also. We, the pediatrician, normally we see the child, we give more stress on the treatment part. And we don't discuss about the dietary habits in detail and about the measurements as Madam has pointed out. And the patient and the parents, we have seen from infancy to adolescent, and they have trust in us, the families, even the parents. So we utilize this trust and the faith, and we should start discussing about the nutrition, the dietary habit, and should discuss with the family, and that all family members should eat together without mobile and discussion. So at pediatric level, then at community level, we have to reach to the school. And school, we should first sensitize our teachers, the need of the health and all nutrition, and about this to how to combat the obesity. And also discuss about the school authority and the education department in the government, that the school canteen should they put in their menu, no samosas, no bread pakoras, no all these things, no sweet thing. And outside the school boundary, no junk food stalls should be there. And this can be prevented. Then I will request our IAP leaders that they should write to NCERT books and the CBSE, that in the NCERT books for the primary school children, they should have some pictorial presentation of the good habit diets, what is obesity, what is not obesity. So collectively at our pediatric level, and I think just as Dr. Sameer has said, that deep se deep jalate chalo. It means one pediatrician to other pediatrician. If we talk about this at community level, at school level, and at our pediatric level, so we can combat about the problem of obesity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your comments, sir. Now over to Dr. Singaravellu, sir, to guide us how the pediatricians can join this IAP campaign with all the posters and videos already released. Sir.
Good afternoon, Samir, sir. With great respect to our both presidents and all the OBEB members and all the participants and those who are involved in this media committee as well as IAP Kebat community care, sir. Sir, it is a very wonderful program. Just to say, yesterday we had a pulse polio program in the government where our minister and parliament, MPs, MLAs and others were there. At the time I was an invitee there, I just told about our IAP Kebat community care, sir. Immediately they wondered, what doctor, you are doing all these things for the past. No, sir, it is a uniformity from our IAP all over India. What we are going to continue to all pediatricians of 45,000 will reach to in the same voice. Then he really appreciated. Hats off to our both presidents and Sameer ji, who was really doing great work with the Madam's effect. Coming to this module of obesity today. Today morning I went to a school where 1,000 children were there. I addressed about it. In this regard, last year itself, we had a module called NAFS, Nutrition and Physical Activity for School Children. We conducted in the Presidential Action Plan of Tamil Nadu. And in my area, really more than 10 schools, I was a speaker and spread the message. Today, I may say message, but in the voice of IAP Kebat community. So then it was very unique. All press people came with all your blessings. I was able to give this today, the message. Surely, sir, now I saw the posters. Definitely, we'll be spreading with this media message and that, so that the uniformity will be there. Definitely, Samiji and our president and madam, everybody who has done extremely well. Surely, we can bring a change. Because only few people only taking will not make a big change. By this, our IAP Kebat community case are definitely going to where every pediatrician will get stimulated. Definitely, I appreciate that this move will be definitely spread to community in a better way. Thank you, sir. Wish you all the best. We all will be with you because I have been doing this work for quite a long time. With this module, we will be doing in a better way. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Singaravellu, sir. Thank you very much. My dear friend, our respected Vice President, sir, Dr. Ajay Srivastava, sir, for your comments.
Thank you, Dr. Sameer. कौन कहता है कि आसमान में सुराख नहीं होता? कौन कहता है कि आसमान में सुराख नहीं होता, तबीयत से एक पत्थर तो उछालो यारो. Our president, sir, 2024, Dr. Basavaraj, and President 25, Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, has proved it one more time. Okay, so after that initial success of our first program, the tempo is really high, and we are geared up for further. You say from our small mistakes, we can learn. We see, we improvise on ourselves. So. In fact, I have nothing to say about the academic content. Okay, this is my disclaimer. That is well taken care by all the learned faculty members. So how to implement it, what I am going to do, and what I suggest at this large forum, that is my aim. So our duty is primarily to act like soldiers. Whatever the committee decides, we have to act like that. But I think it should be a three-pronged approach. Okay. So now is the time to change gears, and our first priority is to increase the like and subscribe button. At least we are 45,000 members. So our first priority is to make them all. It takes nothing, hardly 2 minutes. On your Facebook page, you go click the link, like, subscribe, and share the content on your page. Perfect. So this is the way which I want to, I am going to enroll in this coming fortnight. I will take meeting of all state president, secretary, office bearers, and all EB members. And this should percolate down. This should percolate down. Along with that, IAP mass mail should also go there. That at this juncture, for the next 15 days, you have to devote only 5 minutes for IAP. If you can do, please, we are obliged. So this is first thing. And the second thing, as you know, that all our branches are celebrating this Obesity Day program for reporting. And I expect that they should include our academic content in their program. And it will be far easier for them too. क्या करें क्या ना करें, बड़ी मुश्किल है लेकिन कोई मुश्किल नहीं है, आपको मालूम है क्या करना है. You can release your press release incorporating with a banner, big banner, and show it on your Facebook page or IAP reporting. And what I think, I expect that this will be easier for smaller branches too, and we can just expect that many more new branches that are not so active and in this time they can do this. Okay, and one suggestion, Dr. Samir, you are this is a special request to you at this moment, that many doctors among us, say about thousands of us, are very fond of making flyer on every occasion, be it Dashera, Diwali, Holi. Okay, they will feel very happy if there can be some system that on IAP flyer, niche with best compliments from Dr. So and so. If we can devise something like that on uniform formatting, नीचे में आप एक छोटा सा ब्लॉक खाली रखो अपने लिए, और जो डॉक्टर डिमांड करे उसकी फोटो लगाओ, उसका नाम लिखो. अब now he will be very happy to propagate it in all groups. He may give it to all patient, Rotary and Alliance or district branches. So this can be an innovative idea. I think if it goes with you, then you can think of it. And ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगा, बस एक छोटी सी बात ही है कि लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, और कोशिश करने वालों कभी हार नहीं होती. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
क्या बात है, शेरो शायरी का आलम बस ऐसे बढ़ता रहे और आईपी की बात होती रहे. आई थिंक व्हाट प्रेसिडेंट सर इंटेंट्स इज आईपी की बात कम्युनिटी के साथ कैन बी आल्सो 44,000 पीडियाट्रिशियंस की बात कम्युनिटी के साथ. And if 44,000 pediatricians talk to the community will hear and we will be able to make a big change. और आसमान में सुराख नहीं होता, बात सही है. We can breach this glass ceiling also. So thank you so much. Going ahead to now Dr. Atul Kulkarni sir, Vice President West Zone. Atul ji, can you hear me? Because I tried to.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yes,
Please.
yes.
I can see you.
Yeah. Thank you, Samir bhai. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected our dynamic President, Dr. Basavaraja sir, President 2025, Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, today's guest of honor, Dr. Mridula Phadke madam, senior members like Dr. Bodankar sir, and all other esteemed senior members, all OBs, all EBs. So this IAP की बात community के साथ, this is an icon module of our IAP this year, and this is doing wonders. The last we launched, it was anemia. It has done so much awareness in the society. Every pediatricians want to contribute, talk with the community, and the IAP has given some guidelines, and we are following this. And this module is prepared by none other than Dr. Geeta Patil madam and Dr. Samir and their team. So that is the big congratulations to Dr. Geeta madam and Samir bhai and his team. So we are following your guidelines, and as rightly said, the message which is going through the media. Last time we had a meeting with the media, how to handle with the media and how to use the media properly. So Instagram, WhatsApp, the local channels, even we have local news channels, media, these newspapers, all these things we are utilizing. And as per the IAP guidelines, we are going to propagate all this program in our West Zone. And this coming to the obesity as a malnutrition, so many years we are saying malnutrition, and this is now are coming with a other spectrum of malnutrition, that is obesity. Again, it is as madam said, it is a part of a malnutrition only, and it is going to be it is increasing, and next 10 years it may be the major problem. So the awareness in the parents is very important here, and also in the children. So our अपनी बात parents के साथ अच्छी होनी चाहिए, and that is going to change the scenario. And I think we all will do the proper work, groundwork also, and talk with the community as per the guidelines given by our this module organizers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Samir bhai.
Thank you, dear Atul bhai. Thank you so much. I also just spoke to Dr. Shantanu Dev, our Vice President on the East Zone. He is in Guwahati for some urgent work and cannot join, but he has given his best wishes, and he said he will take this message across in the entire zone. What Ajay bhai also said was very important. In fact, we have made the creative such that if you see the poster, there is a space at the bottom where we request you to put your name, your branch's name, your clinic's name, your photograph, your branch logo. Absolutely. Basavaraja ji has said from day one, this is hamara naam nikalega to chalega. Lekin put your name but circulate it. But the most important request is
Samir, unmute.
Yeah, but the most important request is please don't edit the scientific content, because that may create a little bit of misunderstanding. This is the official CIAP stand. Let it go as official CIAP stand. There will be some points experts all over the country cannot agree all of them on one point. That may be there, but at least this is the stated IAP stand. So that should not get changed or diluted. So thank you once again. And now we move on to a very important role played by a very important person, Dr. Kishore Baindur sir, who is in charge of monitoring the activity everywhere. Kishore sir, if you permit me before you speak, can we show the video of the work done under your monitoring for anemia?
Please, Samir, please go ahead.
Shruti ma'am, can you please play the tape for anemia? What work has already been done? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see the amount of work that is being done by the community? And this is just the beginning, a drop in the ocean. If all of us, 44,000 pediatricians, do one small thing, can you imagine the impact in this country? So thanks again to President Sir, Dr. Basavaraj, Dr. Khaladkar Sir, Dr. Yogesh Ji, Dr. Atanu Ji for your vision. We will now go ahead and request Dr. Baindur Sir for his comments.
Namaskars to everybody. And thank you, Dr. Samir. Respected dignitaries, President Dr. Basavaraj, President-elect Dr. Khaladkar, very senior members of the IAP, the Vice President, the OBs. And if you extend, when we talk obese, today's obesity word becomes OBESE. And I was wondering, everybody talking about obese. So very apt word. So all the office bearers of the Central IAP 2024 dignitaries who have joined. It gives me immense pleasure to be working with a very, very dedicated team, the team of IAP Ki Baat community ke saath. The concept which Dr. Basavaraj made during one of his, airport transfers, he had a group of his friends. He talked about something and somebody suggested, why don't we have this program of taking IAP to the community? Our visibility was little less. So we wanted to come out in a big way. We were talking among ourselves. We were having academics. We were having pedicons. But what did we do as an organization? And we are supposed to be a charitable organization. Let me remind you that today the IMA is in a big fix. I think you all must be reading in the newspapers that there has been notices galore to the IMA as to what charity work are you doing? Why should we give you the ATG, 12A? We want to remove all of this and things like that. So IAP, and this is the time when Dr. Basavaraj and Khaladkar sir and all put their heads together and said something has to be done from the IAP to the community. And this is this wonderful program that has been designed and, has been put into action. We are into our second topic now. We did one great launch on the 13th of last month. And as a committee which monitors what has been going on, I would say that we have had a fair share of pros and cons. Let me say that all is not hunky-dory. We are in the process of learning. So have we reached to the community the way we wanted to? I am sure all of us would say not really. We have a great distance to cover, and as Samir put it, it's a drop in the ocean, but many drops make the ocean, isn't it? So my request to all of you, like probably Dr. Ajay Srivastava put it, that and the media thing that we had recently, the speaker telling us that you yourself is a strong force of 44,000. But no, by the end of this year, we have a aim of reaching 50,000. So let's talk about, like when Modi came, it was 125 crores. Today is talking about 140 crores. No, we are not going to talk about 45,000. We're going to talk about 55,000 pediatricians. So all of these people, at least 1/3 of this big chunk of pediatricians, if you reach your phones in the next half an hour and click onto the share and like and other share buttons on the official web pages which are being circulated so much in your emails, in this chat box here Samir has done. So please see that you join this moment and propagate this message to everybody. It will percolate down. So my sincere request to all of you is, I'm not going to talk about obesity and things like that. So much is being talked about. But then our sincere request from the committee that we have sitting here is that make use of this platform. We have got one platform, and let us all talk in a single voice about each of these subjects and try to disseminate this knowledge among our own patients, among our community, wherever you have your tentacles, spread it along. It could be social organizations like the Lions, the Rotary, etc., and bring community into our fold, and let IAP flag be flying high in the community. Tomorrow, if somebody wants some authentic information on child health, they need to click the button of the IAP and not to do the Google or something else in India. And this is my sincere request to all of you. And I wish our team and all pediatricians who are involved in this stupendous work best wishes. And we have lined up many more programs in the next 24 months. So we will unroll this one by one, and thank each one of you for joining our program today. And thank you, Dr. Samir, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much for your work, sir. We thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. And now we request our dear Dr. Amrish Patil ji, who has been coordinating the actual activities on the ground, for a few words from Dr. Amrish Patil.
Thank you, sir. Samir, sir. My humble pranams to our Trimurtis, Dr. Basraj, sir, Vasant Kalakar, sir, Kinjwadekar, sir, the Panchratnas, VPs, Singaravelu, sir, Ajay Srivastava, sir, Satish Sharma, sir, Shakdev, sir, and Atul Kulkarni, sir. Pranams to Yogesh Parikh, sir, and Dr. Bhadra, Anand, sir, and Ruchira Gupta, madam. And my pranams to Madam Rudra Fadke, and senior past presidents Dr. Uday Bodhankar and Pramojok sir, and to our core team Samir sir, Kishore madam, Geeta ma'am, Shanta sir, and all. Our action team is comprised of Dr. Devendra Sarin sir, Dr. Kalpana Datta, Dr. Renu Boralkar, Dr. Bachandran, Dr. Venkat Chalapati, and Dr. Pawan. I'm my humble pranams to all of them, because of whose action we are seeing the activities across the country. As sir told, boon boon se banta hai sagar. So a single person doing a single activity from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from a rural area to a Delhi, so it does make a difference. As we all have seen, it's in our initial phase, so there are some teething issues, but slowly we'll all make sure that it is being reached. Our main agent is like for any IKBC, IAP ki baat community ke saath, there will be ABC or ABCD plans. So for IAP ke baat committee ke saath, obesity ke baat committee ke saath, we do have ABCD, which our president has already elaborated. A for adopting a healthy lifestyle in a school, adopting a school or a Anganwadi or a village. B is routinely using body growth charts and BMI charts. C is creating awareness, as we all have been talking. And D is dietary myths and misconceptions to be misspelled. So we have a small video how we can go, but I do request Shruti to kindly place that so that we can do it. If a person, a single person can do it, 50,000 pediatricians can do it, then we can do a bit of our service to the children of this wonderful country and make Bharat once again a formidable force. Thank you. Request Shruti to kindly play the video.
Thank you so much. Amrish, is that another video?
Yeah, sir. How to go about the action?
Yes. Sorry. Please go ahead.
That's it. Thank you. You can stop the video. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Just 2 words to say what Amrish has just showed. We already showed you the film that was made from the activities done by IAP members for anemia in the last 15-20 days. Now, as a demonstration to our members, we have made this a demonstration film. What we are already started doing ABCD for obesity. It was just an idea. If all of you do all of this, please make your own video clips. You don't need some big cinematographer. Just ask somebody to hold on the camera, record the clip. You can share it directly, tag IAP Ki Baat community ke saath, or you share the link with us on the special email address that we have put there. We will make it into a film and we will circulate it after 15 days, including your clip with your message that is there on that. So let's move ahead and how to get this entire content that IAP has prepared very professionally. I invite Dr. Andankar to come on and to please explain to us, his Joint Secretary Admin, Dr. Parmanand Andankar, to please come on and to explain to us how this will be disseminated to everybody. Dr. Parmanand, are you there? Yeah, so I think there is some network problem that he is facing as well from his clinic. We will be sharing this entire material to you from the IAP official websites and from the official IAP email. But please understand, you don't need emails. Just go to the IAP Facebook page, the IAP YouTube page, the IAP Instagram link, and just subscribe. And every morning, as one of us requested you, 5 minutes. Just go there, just check the Instagram page, the Facebook page, the YouTube page of IAP, and whatever is put up there on part of this campaign, you can download it or you can just share it with whoever you like and spread it across the whole community. So thank you very much. We've run out of time, absolutely. And
Ruchira madam is there.
Now we are coming to the final part of the vote of thanks by Dr. Ruchira Gupta ma'am, who is the Joint Secretary Liaison. And we request you, Ruchira ji, to please offer the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Samir. Good afternoon, dear all. Respected President, respected Visionary President, Dr. G.V. Basavaraja, sir. The President-elect, our vibrant Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, sir. And the humble Vice President, past President, Dr. Pen Kinjavatakar, Honorable Chief Guest, and all Dr. Mridula Madam, all the dignitaries present over here. I really feel elated to express my gratitude on this occasion of Obesity Awareness Day. The important thing is that the kind of scientific content which has been put in and the kind of video, the scientific material and awareness content has come up. I think it is going to be one of the state-of-art presentation, the content is for the community, and it's going to make a change and make a dent in the community for the children awareness. I would like to thank President Sir for bringing out this program, that is IAP Ki Baat, Community Ke Saath. This program is just like a ray of sunshine for the children of the community, and definitely this work couldn't have been this day we wouldn't have seen if there wouldn't have been work, the hard work put in by the scientific committee led by none other than Dr. Geeta Patil Madam, and the media committee, which is led by Dr. Samir Dalwai sir. Definitely, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the vice presidents for giving their commitment, their suggestion, and their oath of taking down this program to masses. None of the program will gain a success unless it goes to the field, to the ground root. And for that, I'm really very thankful for all the OBs and EBs who have joined today, and all the OBs and EBs and all the common IAPians across the country, those who are going to take this particular program as a mission to take to the community. And definitely our secretary, sir, the Honorable Secretary, Dr. Yogesh Parekh, sir, his continuous support, and definitely the financial support by Dr. Atanu, our finance secretary, the national coordinators, all their support, their vision. This program has come on plate to us, and I'm really very thankful to all of you for bringing this program. And now IHP is taking a new leap as the time when we are going to show this to the community that IAP is working and that IAP is going to show its commitments towards only the children welfare. And this is how I like to say that about Obesity Awareness Day, and I'm all the committee members on the behalf of IAP, I can definitely say that we all. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Please go ahead, madam. You are audible.
Yes, yes, audible.
I think she left.
Yeah, I think there is some network issue today, so I apologize on that behalf. But I think Dr. Ruchira ji has been able to convey her points, and gratitude to all of you, all the experts, the central IAP team, the OBs, as well as all the executive board members, all the members of the scientific committee, the media committee, and everybody from the states and the chapters who have joined today. I would like to thank all of you, and finally a word of goodbye from Dr. Basavaraj ji.
So thank you all for joining, including our President-elect, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar, Samir ji, for an excellent flow of events with Geeta Patil, madam. Thank you all. Please subscribe our IAP official Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and please use your media influencers to communicate it to the media, both in print media and all. That is the way where we can bring the name of IAP to the greater heights. Thank you all.
And join WhatsApp channel as well. Use our hashtags.
Yes. Great.
Thank you.
We can, together we all can make a big difference. This is a small steps we are starting. Let's take in bigger steps in the coming days.
Thank you, Samir, Basavaraj, Parekh. We are Tripathi from Kanpur.
Yeah. Oh, Tripathi sir, good to see you.
हाँ, अरे बसंत भाई शेर सुना दूंगा।
हाँ, सुना दो अभी।
चलिए
सुना दिया।
हाँ, शेर एक है।
अमूल भाई साइलेंट है।
आने वाला कल कहीं दे ना ये दुहाई कि लम्हों ने खता की और सदियों ने सजा पाई। ये जागने का वक्त है, ये जाने का वक्त है, नहीं तो बहुत देर हो जाएगी। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर द इनिशिएटिव।
इंडिया ग्रुप में डालिए।